Hi everyone, welcome to today's English time. So today we are moving on to a beautiful story that is Oliver Finds a Home, written by Charles Dickens. It's a novel, it's a big novel, so you want to read only a small story from it. So it's a famous novel written by Charles Dickens, that is Oliver. So here on the first page, you have some textbook on the left side and some description of the book here. So read the description and match the book with it. So going into the lesson, Oliver Finds a Home. So before moving on to this lesson, you have to know about who is Oliver. So I have already told that Oliver Finds Home is a small story taken from the textbook Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens. It's a world famous literature work, Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens. So you only need to learn a small extract from the novel. It's written by Charles Dickens. So before moving into the lesson, you want to know about who is Oliver. So Oliver is an orphan who brought up in a orphanage. So in the orphanage, Oliver treats in a not in a well manner. He get only some food and treat like an animal. Is many problems he faced there in the orphanage. So one day Oliver came out of the orphanage and he is get into a thieves group, a thief group. So Oliver get out from the orphanage and get into a thieves group. So one day when the thieves were robbing a home, they took Oliver with them, and that time the servants of the home attacked the thieves. The thieves left Oliver at the home and they went. So from there itself, what happens to Oliver, that you are going to learn in the lesson. And the intro, this is an extract from the novel Oliver Twist. Oliver, an orphan, runs away from orphanage where he is ill-treated and lands in a den of thieves. So Oliver is an orphan. What he do? He runs away from the orphanage because he was ill-treated there, and he gets into a thieves group. The thieves take Oliver to rob a house, but are stopped by the servants. So when thieves go to a home to rob, they take Oliver with them. But what happened? The servants of the home never allow the thieves to get into the home. They run away. The thieves run away from there, leaving a wounded Oliver behind. So the Oliver was wounded by the servants, and the thieves left Oliver near the gate of the home. The servants take him into the house. What happens to Oliver? So the wounded Oliver is now in that home where the robbers take him to rob. So next in the story, you are going to learn what happens to Oliver in that home. Section 1. In the dining room of the big house, two ladies were sitting at the breakfast table. Look at the picture given there. It's a dining table and two ladies were sitting there. One man is standing there. Mr. Giles, now neatly dressed in a black suit, was waiting upon them. One of the ladies was old, the other was a lovely young girl of 17. So that picture you can see that three members were near the dining table and two ladies were sitting. One man is standing there, and among that two ladies, one is very old, and that is Miss May. Miss May is the old woman, and Miss Rose, who is sitting there, the young girl, that's called Miss Rose. Then the man standing there is Mr. Giles. Then Bitless has been gone a long time, the old lady said to Giles. Giles pulled out his watch, an hour and 30 minutes, ma'am. So three of them were waiting for someone. They are waiting for someone and saying Bitless, who went to take someone to the home, and they are waiting for that person who is coming with business. So the man is saying, it's over an hour and 30 minutes he went, and yet now he didn't came back, and now the three members were waiting for someone. At that moment, a carriage stopped at the garden gate. One vehicle come and stopped at the garden gate of the house. A fat gentleman got out of it. He hurried into the room. A fat gentleman came into the room. He was in a hurry. Fastly he came into the room. I never heard of such a thing, he exclaimed in excitement. My dear Miss Mary, my dear Miss Rose, what a terrible shock for you. So when the man in a hurry getting into the room, what he is saying? He's saying what? I didn't hear about this more. What is this? I'm so excited. It was a terrible shock for me. What was the news? Yes, the news was what? The robbers came to that home, and one of them were attacked by the servants, and that's why the thieves didn't get into the home. So the home is attacked by the thieves, but the wounded one is now in the home. Who is that? Oliver. Oliver is wounded, and the thieves left him at the home gate. Then what happened? This home, the members of the home take Oliver into the home. Then, oh please, daughter Losban, will you come upstairs and look at the poor creature? Rose begged. So Rose said, you please stop and go to the upstairs and check the boy. Of course, said the doctor. Will you show me the gills? The doctor tell to Gills, take him to the upstairs. So the coming man is a doctor. So the doctor is going to now check out the Oliver. Gills led the doctor to his patient. The doctor remained in the patient's room for a long time. So now the doctor is examining Oliver for a long time. A large flat box was fetched on of his carriage. So usually you are seeing in movies, whenever a doctor going, he has a large box, medicine box with him. So that medicine box is opened near Oliver. Then the bell in the bedroom was rung again and again. So the bedroom bell is ringing again and again. For what? The doctor is calling the servants for some help. The servants went hurry up and down the stairs. So for a long time, the doctor is in the Oliver's room. The doctor is examining Oliver, and the servants were running through the staircase to help the doctor. At last, the doctor came to the dining room to speak to the ladies. So at last, the doctor came to the dining room and telling about Oliver to the ladies there. This is an extraordinary, this Miss Maylie, he said, he is not in danger, I hope, the old lady said. So doctor is coming and saying to the lady, it is an excited thing. What is this? A thief is in a house is treated by a doctor. And here the doctor is saying this is an extraordinary thing. It's not a ordinary thing. What? And the old lady what said? He is not in danger, I hope. The lady is saying that boy is not in danger. He will be okay soon. No, he will be well again in a week or two. The doctor informed them. Then he asked them, have you seen this thief? So, the doctor is saying there is no any danger, wounds on the body of Oliver. He will be get well and soon. And he asked the ladies whether they met the thief. Who is that thief? Our Oliver. Then the lady said, no. Hasn't Giles told you anything about him? No. Would you like to see him if come with you? Yes, I would like to, and I would like Rose to come as well if she will. So, the doctor is asking the ladies whether they are interested to meet Oliver, and they said yes, and the doctor was ready to accompany the ladies to the room of Oliver. Then the doctor took the ladies upstairs to Gil's room, where the thief is now at the Gil's room. So here the ladies and the doctor came to Oliver to see him. He pointed towards the bed. There lies the wicked thief, he said. The doctor pointed to the room and said, there is lying the thief. There is the thief. Who is that thief? Oliver. The two ladies looked. To their astonishment, they saw a child there fast asleep. So the ladies were looking at Oliver. What they have found? It's only a boy. It's only a boy. Not a big thief, a big man. It's only a boy, it's a child. A mere child. His face was white and his wounded arm came across his chest. So Oliver is sleeping on the bed. The ladies found that he is only a boy, a child, and he is white. He is sleeping there. His wounded hand is crossing over his chest. The ladies crept softly to his bed. The ladies close near to the bed. Then Miss Rose bent over him with gentle hand. She brushed his hair from his forehead. The boy moved and smiled in his sleep as if he felt her kindness. What Miss Rose do? Rose close near to the bed and she brushed. Brushed means like this. Brushed the hair with her hand. So Oliver smiled in the sleep because he liked the feeling. What can this mean? Miss Maylie asked. This poor child is no thief. So that old lady is saying he is not a thief. He is so young, Rose said with tears in her eyes. Then let's go into the next room. Dr. Losban said to the ladies, we mustn't wake him up. So the ladies were very passionate to the boy, very sympathetic to the boy. So the doctor told the ladies, came to the next room, don't wake Oliver up. That's happening in the section 1. Then in section 1, we have seen that Oliver, an orphan, he runs from the orphanage and get into a thieves group. When the thieves go to rob a home, what happened? The servants defeated them. The Oliver has a wounded and he lied there. The thieves left him there. Then the home where Oliver fell down, the members of the home take him to the home and he is treated by the doctor assigned by the home. So moving into the section 2. The next room, Miss Rose continued. Think how young he is. Perhaps he has never known a mother's care. Perhaps he has never had a home. Poor boy. Oh, auntie, don't let them send this boy to prison. So, the members of the family, the members of the home knew that Oliver is a thief. But the ladies, when they met Oliver, can't accept that Oliver is a thief. So that's why Rose is saying here what? Perhaps he has never had a home. Is that true? Yes, Oliver was an orphan. Poor boy. Oh, auntie, don't let them send this boy to prison. So here Rose saying, don't let them to leave the boy to the prison. don't let the police know that Oliver is here. My dear, said the old lady, do you think that I would harm one hair of his head? I haven't much longer to live. I must help all I can. What I can do to help this boy, total husband? See here, the old lady is saying, Rose, do you think that I would harm this boy? Never. I'm in old age. I want to help everyone. So, I will not harm the boy. So, and the old lady asking the doctor what she can do for the boy. Next page. Let me think, said the kind-hearted doctor. For some moments he looked thoughtful. Then he asked, can we trust the servants to say nothing about the boy? So the ladies were ready to keep Oliver in that home. So here the doctor is thinking what he can do for that. To never let police to find the Oliver. So here the doctor is asking the ladies whether they are able to believe the servants. If the servants tell something to the police. Yes, Miss Maylie told him they will do as I tell them. Miss Maylie is saying what? We can trust the servants. They won't tell anything to the police. If I tell to do, they would do like that. They won't tell anything to the police. Good, said the doctor. But first of all, let us hear what the boy has to say when he wakes up. If we find him innocent, we will help him. But if we find that he is guilty, then we must hand him over to the police. Do you agree? So here the doctor having a suggestion. What suggestion? The doctor is saying, let the boy wake up from the sleep and then we would ask him what exactly happened. And if the boy is innocent, we will help him. And if he is not innocent, we will hand over the boy to the police. The two ladies readily agreed, for they were sure that Oliver was innocent. The two ladies were agreed to the suggestion of doctor because they are sure that Oliver is an innocent boy. Oliver slept on for many hours. Oliver slept for many hours. In the evening, when he woke up, he was very weak. So in the evening, Oliver woke up from his sleep and he was very weak. His body is very weak. But he was anxious to tell his story. But he is ready to tell his story to the family members. The ladies wept as they heard of his miserable life. So when Oliver is telling his stories, his orphanage life, the ladies were crying. The ladies were crying. The doctor tried hard to hide his tears. The doctor also getting in tears in his eyes. They did their best to comfort the boy. Oliver slept that night with a smile on his lips. He had found a home. So when the Oliver woke up from the sleep, he was very weak, but he was ready to tell his story. So Oliver tell his orphanage story to the ladies and the doctor. So whenever they are hearing his story, they are very feel unhappy, and the ladies were crying and the doctor were merely crying. And after that, Oliver went to the sleep. Now Oliver is sleeping in a home, not in the orphanage, so that the title does, he had found a home. Oliver finds a home. When the police came to ask questions, so it must be a robbery, so police has to come and examine the situation. So when the police came to ask questions, Mr. Giles and Beatles were ready with their story. So when the police came, what the family members do? They have to keep Oliver because they understood that Oliver is an innocent boy. So when the police came, the servants were saying the story what they designed. Oliver had accidentally wounded himself while playing with a gun. What the story? The servant saying, Oliver is wounded by the gun when he is playing in the garden. He had nothing to do with the robbery. He is not a robber. The housebreakers were two evil-looking men. The only two thieves was there. They are very evil-looking, not this boy. The servants, with the help of Dr. Lesbon, rolled their story well. So, the servants tell this lie to the police by Dr. Lesbon. The doctor and the ladies tell the servants to tell like this to the police that Oliver is not a robber. The police believed them and Oliver was left in peace. The police believed the story and they left the place. Oliver found love and kindness. Indeed, Miss Maylie and Rose loved the boy, so did Dr. Lesbon. So here, now Oliver is in a home, in a homely atmosphere for the first time. He was in a orphanage, but now Oliver is in a home. For the first time in his life, he is experiencing the love and kindness of parenting. For the first time, Oliver is experiencing the parenting. At the beginning of spring, the Maylies took Oliver to their house in the country. So when it is summer, the Maylies took Oliver to another home in the country. There, the fruit trees were in blossom. So summer season, not spring season, the fruit trees were in blossom. Then every garden is full of flowers. The garden and the fields were full of flowers. And how the birds sang, Oliver had never known such peace and such happiness. So, for the first time in life, Oliver is experiencing every minute happiness in his life. Because he is in a homely atmosphere now. Every morning, Oliver went to an old gentleman who taught him to read and to write. So, every morning, Oliver had a tuition with a old gentleman to read and write. He has tuition for that. He went for walks with Rose and Miss Maylie. He had a walking time with Miss Maylie and Rose. In the evening, they sat together and talked, or Rose read aloud to them. They have good times in the evening. They would sit together and talk, or Rose would read anything for them. Often Rose played the piano and sing. Sometimes Rose read the piano and will sing. All Miss Maylie loved to listen to this. Miss Maylie is like to listen the Rose piano. So did Oliver. Oliver also liked. Every night he slept peacefully in a clean bed in his own room. So here Oliver is sleeping in his own room in a clean bed. But in the orphanage he is ill-treated. He didn't get a clean bed to sleep. But here he get a clean bed to sleep and more happiness in life. 3 months passed by. There were months of perfect happiness for Oliver Tate. So it's been 3 months the Oliver is with that family and he was very happy. So Oliver finds a home. So in the first session what we have seen, Oliver with the 2 thieves attacked our home. The servants defeated them. What happened? The thieves ran off from there. Oliver wounded and lay down there. The family of that home, the family members take Oliver to the home and they assigned a doctor. That doctor treat Oliver much. And in section 2 what we are seeing, the family members found that Oliver is an innocent boy, so they decided to keep Oliver in there. So when the police came, they tell a lie that Oliver is wounded by playing with a gun. He is not a robber. So then from there itself, Oliver is experiencing the new life with happiness, with parenting, with love, then with smile and full happy moments in his life. So that's the title, Oliver Finds a Home. Hope you all understand. Read the lesson thoroughly. Okay, thank you.